Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is the day of another day. Of another day that we call Wednesday. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being productive in this life of living. Now, I want to come to and reference to people that's on your mutual friend list, or, you know, about Facebook and stuff, and, you know, people that maybe want to add it, you know, to your list and stuff, you know, because they feel as though, this is the thing. Okay, we're going to talk straight. This is the thing. They feel as though they have a lot of people that's mutual friends with you, that you will add them on a list, because basically they're letting you know those are the reference to, you know, them getting in your list and stuff, as far as, you know, they're trustworthy and stuff. Now, a lot of times these are people who are women, and sometimes there are men. Unfortunately, this conversation is going to talk in reference to men. Now, a lot of times we have men out here who are trans attracted. And a lot of times we have men out here who just want to make a mockery. A lot of times we have men out here who just want transsexuals just for sexual objects. A lot of times we have men out here who just want transsexuals to make fun of them. Now, a lot of times, in many cases, if not all, a lot of times they friend you because they feel as though they can get a chance to see your pictures. Now, as you're feeling as though, okay, someone accepts me, you know, he sees me as, you know, the person I am, not what society says, he accepts me, and, you know, I move forward in my life and meet a nice person. Because in this world, we try to meet a lot of nice people. Well, I do. You try to meet nice people and stuff. And listen, I don't think no one is perfect. I never say anyone is perfect. I don't feel as though, you know, there's no roots to this, but I do feel as though there is a form of respect. Now, there are men who are trans. I'm going to stick on men right now. I'm sure women do it as well, but I see men that's in it. Now, if a man is trans attractive and he has a bunch of trans women on his page, that clearly some of them are obviously trans. Now, some of them you can't tell, but some of you can. And I'm sure you are, because people tell me all the time, I already know what you are. You know, some way they can tell. But the thing about it is that, you know, the thing is, what he do is, he takes your picture, he makes a post of your picture. Now, you would think, okay, fine, I understand we live in a world, the belly of the beast, and people do a lot of mean things and stuff. Now, he sees you as trans women. I don't know if he's sleeping with them or basically just making a joke or a mockery. He takes a trans woman picture and he asks everyone on his list, and I'm sure even further than that, is this a man or a woman? He does not say, is this a trans woman or a female, or a trans woman or a CS female. He says, is this as a man or a woman? Now, the response that most people automatically is going to say is a man, because people want to be safe, because they feel as though if you're asking, it may be a man. And the thing about it is that he don't want to be labeled as a fag. He don't want to be labeled as gay. But he will take a post and he will make it of a trans woman as a joke. Sure, he understands we get murdered. Sure, he watched the videos of references being killed. He reads the blogs. He know our life is such a struggle. He know all the things that we go through. He watches it. He sit with us. I'm sure he probably would smoke weed or whatever case would be with them as well. And yet and still, he makes the post in reference to, it says a man or woman. I try to, I want our sisters to stick more closer together, but I know it's not going to happen. It may happen, but not before I die. I don't see it. I've watched trans women come to the defense of guys who killed trans women. I've argued and I've given up hope. You know, I really have given up hope, and you know, and then I watch the same trans women get attacked, and they want people to understand where they're coming from. I lost hope. I don't try to convert. I don't try to convince somebody doing something, because the evil is in your heart. It's going to be in your heart. And the reason I'm making this video, because I want you to be very aware when you allow people onto your page, while they're really there. You know, a lot of times we feel as though it's a good person, stuff like that, and we just add them. We don't go back and check on them. Start checking up on who you added to that list. You know, because a lot of times everybody who smiles in your face, and as a black person, and not even just a black person, as a person in general, everybody knows that everybody who smiles in your face is not your friend. And the one that's coming to protect you could be the one that's coming to kill you. Stalkers are real, people. I have tons of stalkers, and I tell you this all the time. I watch them, and I watch how they're upset with me. And the thing about it is that if you listen to the reason why they're upset with me, it's a fucking joke. I got one upset with me because he couldn't find my wallet. He wanted to rob me. He couldn't rob me, so he was upset that he couldn't figure out how to get home because he wanted to kill me. I got one upset with me because he feels as though I don't want to be with him, because simple fact of the matter is that he lied to me and stuff like that. He has full-blown AIDS, and he feels as though that since he has full-blown AIDS, he said he wants to come inside of me without protection because he wants to share a part of his body with me. I have stalkers out there who tells me, you know, they watch everything I do, they watch me and stuff like that, everything. And the thing about it is that a lot of girls, we don't bother these guys. But the thing about it is that they see what we see. They listen to society say it's our fault. When we know it's not our fault, we know what happens with us. So, you know, it's I wish you would be more closer with your sisters and stuff. We could always disagree. We always could have a disagreement, things, stuff like that. But it just gets so exhausting. You know what I mean? So we all ain't meant to be friends. We all not meant to be. So we should look out for each other's back a lot more better and stuff. Because bad enough we have society that's shooting us down and putting us down, discrimination, gives girls that go out silly body just to eat. And people look away. People look away. People look. If you're a trans woman, two-spirit person, or a trans man, stuff like that, we know what it's like to be murdered. We know what it's like. One of us has been murdered. You know, so the reason why I'm letting you know this video is to just start checking up on the people you add to your list. Just go back and check up on them. Just watch who you add, because everybody is not your friend. Take it from me. Listen. You can listen to me if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. If you feel as though you want to let a man in because you feel as though he is so fine, then that's what you needed to do. I'm not here to convert you. I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to deliver a message. Some of you will receive the message. Some of you will just say, bitch, I don't care less what you have to say. And some people can say, Raven, I got your back. I'm going to look out for my other sisters, because I'm in my sister's keeping. I watch a lot of people being murdered. And I'm going to try to prevent some of my sisters from being murdered and killed or made a mockery of. Anyway, that being said, it's going to be up to 100 degrees and stuff like that today. So, you know, I'm getting here really early so I get this video done, so I can leave it alone and stuff like that. You know, but I want to share this and stuff. I want you to start checking up on people you add to your list. Just write a piece of paper down and write their name down, just in case you got to go check up on their asses. Because everybody's not your friend. And when they're not your friend, take a copy of it, send it to the girls on that list, and let them know, girl, this is what he's saying about us. Take him off. We have to do better, people. We have to do better. Somebody has to be the leader of all this stopping of us being murdered and, you know, prevention. And so I know we can't stop everybody, but we can always try to help, you know, as much as we can. Anyway, I just want to share this message with you and stuff like that. As far as today, it's supposed to be hot up to, I guess 100 and stuff, and it's really hot and stuff, so I got my Oopala on. Anyway, I love to hear feedback on this. And I'm not saying every man, I'm not saying every woman. So oh, I didn't do the worry, I'm not. Anyway, that being said, I love to hear feedback on this, and I'll let you know I love you. And the reason why I tell you I love you, because you never know when this could be my last video of me telling you how I feel about you. So if something ever happens to me, That's the last thing I want you to remember that I told you. So again, I want to let you know I love you, and I want to thank you for watching Catch the Rain.